countdown.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome
to the buffest fucking podcast in this side of the fucking the Mississippi. What's up? Everybody scoot over real quick. Give him some room. Angelo Bor's in the house. Angelo, thank you for coming, dude.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah, we had been talking about doing this for a long time now.
I know.
And we finally got you here.
Yeah.
Here, dude. Let's get this camera. Perfect.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Yeah, we've been talking about doing this forever, and we finally got it locked down, dude.
Yeah, finally, after like a month or two of trying to plan it out.
A month or two of trying to plan it out. And what's your biggest impediment? Like, do people just hit you up and they're like, yo, man, I've been neglecting these abs. I need to see you today, bro.
Yeah, basically.
Really?
Basically. I mean, it's like, I don't know. So I do personal training, 1-on-1, 2-on-1, boot camp classes, TRX classes. And it's always like, hey, I've been getting out of shape and I kind of want to get in shape.
For sure.
What can we do, you know?
Today? Like they say like, yo, can I see you today?
Yeah,
like an emergency trainer?
Yeah.
like, yo, last night was beer and nachos.
Yeah.
Well, what are you doing today?
Let's do something right now.
Yeah. But man, so when people see a personal trainer, so this is great because I've had plenty of fitness enthusiasts on the podcast before, but I've never talked to them. So for anybody who's just now tuning into the podcast, this is the local only sessions, and it tends to veer off entirely from what we were initially talking about. So I'll do my best to talk about your actual profession for a second, and then we'll veer off into
just go wherever.
Yeah, wherever. So I've had a lot of fitness enthusiasts on here, but I've never really talked about personal training.
Okay.
And I think so. At one point in my life, I was 220 pounds.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Yeah. And I think that you have a pretty good gauge on what amount of weight is what.
Yeah.
So 220 pounds on me, I'm like 178, 179 right now.
Nice.
I'll go 180.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been eating a lot, bro.
There you go. Dude, 220.
Yeah, 220. I was sitting around, so it was how old are you?
25.
Okay, sorry I had to ask. I was 19 years old, and I had a girlfriend at the time, and I was just sitting around smoking a lot of weed and eating pasta. Like, seriously, that was her favorite thing was pasta.
Yep.
So we were sitting around eating a lot of pasta and like drinking beers, just like the freshman 50.
Yeah.
I think it's like freshman 5 or whatever, but I managed to pack in a lot of weight there and 220. And it wasn't until my younger brother goes, ladies, cover your ears, but he goes, dude, when did you get tits? And I remember when I was leaning forward, and that was pivotal to me because I guess it happens so fast when you're getting stoned every day and you're drinking. It's like you're stoned all day and you're just kind of like watching TV and shit. This is 19. You don't have anything to fucking do, you know? Like, or 18. I was 18. Yeah. Graduated when I was 17. It was a year after I graduated. And I was just sitting around and yeah, dude, it was like, I don't know. He had asked me that and it was like, all of a sudden, like, I don't know, man. There was a second I was just like in denial. I remember going and buying 32 jeans and not buttoning the button.
Yeah.
Being like, there's got to be something up right now. But it was just.
God. Yeah. No, sometimes it takes something like that. Like for you, like your brother mentioning something.
Yeah.
It takes like some sort of like event for you to make a change and like that.
Yeah. It's super weird. And I think that's what happens to most people is they go through an event. My friend Nikki was just on Candle Keto Queen. Let me move this up so I make sure that we're on track here. Yep. She was saying that she's on a keto diet and she's lost a ton of weight. Good on her. And she was saying that her turning point was she went out to eat with her boyfriend one night and they got home and she wasn't feeling well because she just ate like shit. And she had like a oh my God, I'm tired of living like this moment.
Okay.
And
enough is enough.
Yeah, enough is enough,
Yeah.
dude. And yeah, ever since then, I got into this. When that happened to me, I remember going to the gym in like a fucking like a makeshift sweatsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like I used to layer on a bunch of clothes, which I don't even know is the right call. You know, I think like really.
No, that's cool. I mean, I mean, imagine if you're wearing like a bunch of clothes, it's gonna be fucking hot in there. So it's like a sauna.
Is sauna the right move? It's all
right.
Because you kind of just need to stop eating what you're eating, right? That's like the number one move. Is like people think like, and that's the hardest part, I think, is because you really do, when you get that big, you're eating foods that are easy to eat, you know, pizza, fucking drive through, whatever, you know? And the hardest part, well, I guess just as hard as showing up to the gym and doing it every day, is like teaching yourself that like no more Dominoes, you know, no more fucking. It's sad. Yeah. You could do both. Yeah, you could go to the gym, but there has to be, and I don't think you develop that cheat day. Yeah, that skill, because I call it a skill, because like to have a fucking well-regulated, what's the word I'm looking for? A disciplined cheat day regiment.
It's hard.
It takes about a year of no cheat day. Like I would say that like anybody out there who's like dipping their toes into the cheat day lifestyle, like you're gonna want to go a solid 365 of no cheat day, you know, and develop a new lifestyle. Because I think, and this is all just from my experience of losing the weight. Yeah, I think that like you really have to transform everything about you, not only like your body, what time you're going to bed is important, you know. If you're not sleeping all the time, your body doesn't get to like change and metabolize. Yeah. Like I'm fucking even know what I'm talking about.
I mean, you're on the right track. That's it. I mean,
is that right? Yeah. Is sleeping only beneficial to, this sounds so silly, but I don't think I'm sure there's people out there who haven't taken the time to actually think about this, but does sleep just facilitate the time to grow muscles, or is it so much more than that?
I mean, like in terms of like fitness?
Well, in terms of everything? I mean, in terms of what it does for the human body, like somebody who's out of shape and maybe overweight, as their personal trainer, would you say, hey, make sure that you're getting 8 hours of sleep every night?
I think that that's something I overlook. Because I just kind of assume like you go to bed when you go to bed and you just wake up whenever.
Oh, you're a listen to the body kind of guy.
Yeah, kind of.
I like that.
I don't like numbers too much. Like
counting calories.
I used to do that.
Yeah, because you're a bodybuilder.
Yeah, but like even for my last competition, I wasn't really counting calories. I was just kind of eating cleaner. Like visually, like because my normal diet is like, I'm not gonna lie, cheeseburgers, pizza, the Dominoes, once or twice a week. But when I'm on it and I'm getting strict with it, like I'll count the protein, maybe the carbs on some days, but calories not so much. There's people who are very like, they'll measure everything that they put in their body. Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, I don't think I could either, because like that's kind of a weird. You don't want to get obsessed, right? You want to be obsessed with the lifestyle, but not obsessed with the. I'm usually pretty good at tying a little like one-liner like that, but it's don't get fucking obsessed with the numbers. Right. And I was telling my friend Nate, do what works for you, but it doesn't work for me. Nah. I got enough fucking noise in my head trying to fucking work, do all this other shit. I don't need to know like what my cap is. Yeah. I do intermittent fast, but I eat when I'm hungry.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like there's days like if I wake up and I'm like hungry, I'm not like, yo, get it together, Drew. You're gonna starve for another couple hours. Yeah, you gotta like
listen to the body. I mean, it's trying to tell you something for a reason.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's important that you don't quell those urges with like, something fucking crazy too. So did you grow up in El Segundo?
Yeah. Whole life.
Are you familiar with my fucking mythical meathead buddy Samba Idol?
Oh yeah, I know Samba.
I fucking love
Really
Samba.
cool guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. Me and
Yeah.
him are on some other shit.
I saw that.
He's also gigantic.
I
But
know, he's gotten huge in the past couple of years.
he
Samba.
works. He works. Shout out Samba, dude.
Shout out
I love Samba, and Samba is working.
Yeah.
He's always working. But what I love about Samba is he's on that fucking alkaline acidic trip. You know?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you fucking take any part of that or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something I super understand. It's, you hear about alkaline water and pH water and all that stuff. But I never really looked into it that much.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's got to be some benefit.
For sure.
Because, like, if you're having coffee and eating a whole bunch of unhealthy foods,
what's wrong with coffee? I fucking love coffee.
I do too, but it's acidic. It's an acidic product.
Yeah, so for sure. And they say that the more acidic your intake is, well, they say, what Samba had told me, I need to do a better job of that. I'm always like, yeah, they say, like this group of fucking imaginary people gave me misinformation. But what Samba was telling me that is when you're drinking, what examples he used to me was coffee or alcohol or sugar. It makes your blood thicker, and it like so that it doesn't flow as freely.
Like it
it makes it more like viscous. It makes it like syrupy.
Yeah,
like but on the minuscule level that blood would be
but
when
even
it's
still
thick.
like that's
it's not like a
happening,
fucking molasses. You know, you keel over. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's got to be some truth into that. I haven't looked into it, but
you do a green drink?
You know what?
Cause you fuck with.
I was.
Yeah.
I was doing this because I'm bad with putting the spinach and all that stuff in the blender.
Yeah.
I like it. That's a good method, but like for me, it's just easier to buy a greens powder, and you just take a scoop, and it has like 5 servings, fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
And you just throw it in a shake it up, and
it's
ready to go.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that, but like I like. I don't know. So I fuck with that, but like getting a bag of kale and spinach from Trader Joe's is like $4 together, maybe $3.50, and it lasts you 2 weeks. And do you have a magic bullet?
No.
See, okay, here's the thing. It's like if I didn't have the magic bullet blender, I couldn't imagine doing any of these fucking blended drinks because magic bullet's awesome. Do you know what it is? It's
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, it makes like just a single cup.
That's pretty,
so you only put in what you need. It's like, I don't know, like the blender. And the way it's like the whole bottom of it is a blending thing instead of like a blender where it kind of comes down to this one little fucking thing. I don't know,
And then you just take the cup out. Is that what it is?
Yeah, well, you just like take the cup out and unscrew the top that's as wide as the cup itself, and then you just drink that.
That's easy.
And it's easy as fuck, dude. It's easy as fuck. It's transformed my life. And I was just thinking today how shitty my green drink intake is gonna be as soon as that magic bullet breaks.
Oh no.
Yeah, and my older brother just got me on some shit, dude. He was telling me that like they were like blowing blow up on people.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that sucks. 'Cause you don't want like your magic bullet to be a frag grenade, but you want to definitely keep up with your green drinks, dude.
Yeah.
So
that's good to have. Definitely, I think it's good to have as a staple in your diet, especially if you're not like regularly eating fruits and vegetables.
Are you?
No, dude, I'm so bad with it.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'll have vegetables like when I'm getting ready for a contest. Then I'll have, like chicken and broccoli for 4 times a day. Yeah. But other than that, when I'm not training for competition, it's like fruits. I like, like watermelons or pineapples every once in a while.
Yeah, pineapple's fucking amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
And like,
dude, apple and peanut butter though, dude.
I tried that the other day.
What are you You tried that?
I tried it the other day for the first time.
Dude, I'm a fucking apple peanut butter-aholic, dude. I'm straight up addicted to that shit. Wait, what do you mean you tried it? You just had never had it before?
No, never. I never it just sounded weird. It sounds weird.
Really?
Fruit and peanut butter.
What?
Like pineapple and
Get over yourself, dude. You're a fitness freak, and it's peanut butter in your fucking drink. That shit happens all over the world. Have you had a banana peanut butter protein shake?
I have.
Oh, whoa! You had to think about it. Wait, what the fuck, dude? I get this just in. I was gonna invite you back for another podcast, but what we're doing next time is we're gonna sit around and we're gonna blend shit up.
We're just gonna make shakes.
Yeah, we're gonna make shakes. I'm gonna introduce you to the wonderful world of fucking peanut butter and everything, dude.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Do
celery and peanut butter. That's another one. You like that?
That's epic.
I kind of liked it.
With raisins. Yeah, my girlfriend and Girl Scouts called it fucking ants on a log, dude.
No way.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you put it fucking. See, I could eat like I could eat a bucket of peanut butter, not even a problem.
Yeah, no, it's delicious.
You could pull that mic down just like an inch if you need. Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, there you go, right there.
Got it.
Yeah.
There now, like.
Yeah. Yeah. If peanut butter was to not exist anymore, we'd have a fucking issue.
Dude,
my
be
dog.
A problem.
It'd be a problem for me, man, because I'm vegetarian.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah.
So it's like like how much black beans? Black beans, peanut butter. Dude, I don't know. And there's like some vegetables out there with a good amount of protein in it, but
there's not enough. There's not enough options, I don't think.
Yeah, there's not enough. It's not that there's not enough options. I just am not well read on the topic. There's a ton of vegetables, and they're out right now.
Yeah.
PETA is putting on Kevlar vests to come over and fuck me up because I just said that I'm not well versed in it. There's a ton of vegetables with a ton of protein in it.
Yeah.
I just don't know which ones. I don't know. But people tell me that I'm a skinny cat. Compared to you, I'm skinny.
Oh, man.
I'd like to think that my physique is under control.
Yeah.
But it's only when I'm around you that I feel like a fucking Woodstock fucking merch dude. So.
Oh, man. No, I feel it. No, it's just different hobbies and stuff.
Yeah, different lifestyle choices.
But I got to ask you this. Serious question right now.
Yo.
Chunky or creamy?
Oh, chunky all day, dude. Okay, first of all, those are like two different cousins from different uncles. Like they're still family.
Yeah.
They behave a little different. Chunky likes to light shit on fire. He's got the issues, and Creamy's trying hard in school. He's kind of boring to be with.
Nice guy.
They're both peanut butter. They just I don't know. They're both good. They're both good. I don't like freak out. Like people really geek out. They're like, they get a nut in their peanut butter and they're like, whoa. But I'm like, yo, the whole thing's made out.
That's what it's
made out of. The whole thing is
made
out of nuts.
Yeah.
You're tripping. So I don't know. The only butter that I'm having a hard time like transitioning into is at Whole Foods. You can make your own, and it tastes like
it's just like that powder stuff.
Yeah,
right?
well, it's not a powder stuff. It's like a quinoa. It's like a quinoa. What? Yeah, it's like you make it yourself. Yeah, if you blend nuts yourself, it turns into this like weird quinoa texture thing, and it's good. It's good, but I don't know. It's not the same, unfortunately. Like the peanut butter is like Skippy and all the epic shit. It's because there's the corn syrup, which is super not good for you, but that's what makes it. That's what makes it like really like a whippy Skippy.
I like the creamy one.
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
Yeah, the cream one's legit.
Chunky's good. I like chunky with some like toast and stuff.
With some toast.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing too. Is we've been doing. Well, I do this vegan butter. It's really good. I don't want to hear it. Anybody out there trying to raise up on me because I'm talking about this butter? But I'm just gonna call it butter.
Right.
But a couple things. I grew up in a family that did. I can't believe it's not butter. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah. That shit is blasphemy. Okay. What you got to do is if you're gonna do the butter. And this is I'm not talking about my butter that I eat. Don't do as I'm doing. Do as I say.
Yeah.
You gotta get the block, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, like
the block.
Like the actual real butter.
Yeah.
And then here's the thing. And Nikki Mayer, plug your ears. She was just talking shit on me the other night for this. Put it in a dish so no flies and shit land on it.
Okay.
But leave it out.
Don't
refrigerate your butter, yo.
Really?
Oh my god! Have you tried to spread
no way
non-refrigerated butter?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's the way It's the way it's supposed to be, dog.
Yeah, no, that sounds.
No,
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna leave my butter out tonight.
Just just make it a shelter. Yeah. Give it shelter because flies are tripping. They're getting grabby. Yeah, you don't want flies landing on your shit. No, for sure not. Yeah, so it's important, and I think like as time went on, they found out that margarine is not as good for you as butter.
Right.
It's like another butter substitute. It's like
something weird.
Yeah, and this is where the keto people are gonna come through and fuck me up. But it's like a sugar substitute. It's like it's not as good as like just a sugar.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they say I know that there's like sugar substitutes derived from plants now, which are better. But anyways, let's get back down to the profession, dude. So you're a fucking personal trainer. Let's start by you're at the gym before the sun comes up. What time do you, and that's how I met you, for anybody trying to figure out he's trying to figure out what I'm doing with this bouncer right now. This fool he opens the gym here in town every day at El Segundo Athletic Club, and he does the boot camp class, which starts at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Every
day?
Yeah, first one Monday through Friday. We have one that starts at 6 a.m., 5:50 a.m.
Yeah, I've done it with you.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, I remember that day.
Yeah, that was tough.
How was that?
It was good.
Yeah.
It's hard, dude.
It is.
It's hard.
I'm not going to lie. The people in that class, like people who have been doing it for a while, their like endurance is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's like
crazy.
We're doing hard movements for like 3 sets nonstop. And it's like, I'm one of those trainers who tries to like, change it up. So I'll try to make something harder. But I mean, these people, like, they just get used to it. Yeah. It's like, okay, let's do something harder. They get used to it.
Yeah. Well, they want you to do something harder. Dude, I'm going to fucking shout out all the chicks, dude. The chicks are kicking ass in that class.
They do.
I would say that it's 80. The class I went to was like 85% chicks.
That's usually how it is.
Fucking it up, dude. Fucking it up. And I'm like dying on a sit up, and these chicks are crazy in there. Yeah, these are warriors,
cranking it out.
They're warrior women.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And they're not fucking around. It cool, and they've been doing it for. Some of them have been doing it for a while.
Oh yeah, a few years. Some of them have been doing it.
A few years.
Yeah, longer.
I've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
How long have you been teaching it?
Probably like 3 years.
You've been getting up
3-4 years
every morning to teach this class?
No, I mean, me and my boss, we switch it up every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I'll do.
Is that the dude who owns the gym?
No, that's a different dude.
Yeah,
he comes Cameron does the boot
camp.
Oh,
Cameron.
Yeah,
I love Cam.
He's a good guy. Sometimes.
Yeah. Cam, we're fucking.
I'm gonna get fired up.
Fucking looking at it. No, Cam knows. Cam knows. I feel like his accent would push me farther in boot camp. But you're pretty inspirational in the boot camp too. One more. See, I'm bad at I would be bad at the in-betweens. I would be good at 10 sit-ups. Let's go. Do it. And then what you say before the end of it. Yeah. Nice work. I feel like that's I'd be like, nice work. What? Leave everybody alone. Yeah. But you seem like that's your environment, dude.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, so I've been doing the boot camps on and off for 3-4 years. And it's not boring at all. Even though, I mean, you have to wake up really early, and it's hard to wake up that early in general. Yeah. But it's hard for them to wake up to work out at that hour.
Yeah.
That's a rough hour.
But that's what you do, right?
I don't work out with them. I just, kind of tell them what to do.
You just go, yeah, fuck yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, for sure.
6 a.m.
Yeah. What time do you get up? Every day.
If I'm opening the gym, I'll wake up at 4:30, 4:15.
And then what time do you go to bed?
So it's weird. It's a weird day. So I'll work 5 a.m. sometimes until 9 or 10. And then I'll have to come back in the same day from 4 to 9 or 5 to 9. Just depends.
I was at the gym yesterday, and I was I asked Viv where you went, and they're like, oh, he went home to go sleep.
Yeah,
and I was like, yo, it's 11:15 or some shit.
Yeah.
That's trippy, dude.
So I feel like I sleep more during the day than I do at night.
Damn, that's kind of trip your shit out.
Because I'll like go to sleep around like 11, sometimes 12.
Really?
And I'll wake up at like 4 the next day. Yeah.
You're like Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant used to just take like tactical naps throughout the day.
Yeah, strategic.
Yeah, strategic. So he could better like, I don't know. He's a fucking crazy man. You're a crazy man too, apparently. Now, don't you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Isn't she like, yo, fool, when are you going to go to bed? Oh, no, because you're up all night. So you guys get to hang out at nighttime.
Yeah, we do. I mean, she works long hours too. Like, so she'll either get off at 5 p.m. or 9 p.m. Just depends on her work day.
For sure.
And yeah, I mean, it's never really an issue. I mean, usually we'll get together at the same time during the nights that she's spending the night, and it's not bad.
Oh, you guys don't live together?
No.
Oh, see, that's me and my fucking 30-year-old mind. It's just assuming everybody fucking lives with each other. Close. Yeah.
We're coming up on like 2 years.
Really?
Yeah, in about a week.
Yeah, I didn't move in with my girlfriend until like, I think 3 years in.
Yeah.
I'll find out if I'm wrong because I'll fucking hear about it tonight for sure. It was fucking 2 years and 30 days.
Yeah.
I love you. It's National Girlfriend Day. Everybody.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody make a fucking post.
Some love.
Did you make a post?
I didn't even know
you didn't?
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's all right, girl. We got you.
I'm doing the post today.
Yeah, we're doing a post right now, live.
Yeah, I got it.
Happy National Girlfriend Day.
I didn't forget.
What's her name?
Wendy.
Yeah. Shout out Wendy. National Girlfriend Day. Just give her a shout out on the podcast. Exactly. There you go. Congrats.
National Girlfriend.
So let's hear about your journey, dude. So because I didn't know you, but I see pictures of you. Mm-hmm. Just skinny cat, the old school Bieber haircut. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, dude. Like a skinny guy.
Yeah. So when I I mean, all throughout my life, I've been like really small. And I think probably senior year of high school, I was like, got to be somewhere like 112, 113.
Damn. Yeah. That's skinny, brother.
Under 120 for sure, but I was like really small. And it didn't bug me. I was more into music at that time anyway, so it's like
really?
Yeah.
Like what kind of music?
I've been doing guitar for like 12 years, piano for like maybe 3.
Really?
And then singing for like 11 or 12.
No shit.
Yeah.
You know, I played drums in like bands for like fucking 14 years.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, forever.
That's nice.
Forever. I won the talent show in middle school playing bass in my fucking band.
Wait, nice. Yeah. We were in different years for sure. But
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was in punk bands. I said 14 years, but that can't be the case. I started playing this band Upset, punk band, when I was 16. I'm 20. 13 years, motherfucker. Almost nailed it. Jesus, I'm getting old. Fuck, I didn't want to do that math ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I grew up in the music scene too.
Nice.
Yeah, so I hear you. And the skinny thing works for a musician, right? Kind of have that like weird fucking.
It did.
Yeah, you have that.
I had that like long edgy.
Yeah,
hair,
all culture shit. You're good to go. That's why I'm not trying to put on too much muscle, dude. Stay close to my roots. Need people to know that I'll tie a plaid shirt around this fucking waist any day, dog. Yep. Yeah, for sure. Especially with my hair like this, go fucking 0 to Pearl Jam real quick, dog.
It's perfect.
Yeah. So were you in bands or anything?
No, I never had a band. I was just kind of doing my own thing.
Good for you.
I don't know. I wanted to though.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been cool to like jam with other people.
It's different, dude. All of my friends are. I mean, we all talk about it in my group because when I was growing up, El Segundo actually had like a band scene, and it was like hardcore punk music. Yeah, but like Final Fight, New Direction, this band Hard On, Tour of Duty. There was like, and they're all like 4 years older than me, and then I was in a band, and that was like, and that's like it, dude. That's like it. There used to be shows at the teen center.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that kind of was weaning off towards, but like back. Because I have older brother and older sister, who grew up in El Segundo, and my sister was dating this guy. I just was at a show with him 2 weeks ago. She was dating this guy when she was in high school, and there used to be shows at the teen center like all the fucking time, and like signed big bands would come and play at the teen center. Yeah, dude, it was like a stop. It was like
in El Segundo.
Yeah, right here in El Segundo.
That's
people
cool.
would come, and they might still have the pictures up there, but like big bands, dude, like Bleeding Through, 18 Visions, just these huge hardcore punk band named Throwdown. Have you ever heard Throwdown?
I don't think I have.
Okay,
no.
there's this band Throwdown. See, this is just like an age older than you.
Yeah.
But El Segundo was like this place where there was bands and bands would come through and people were starting bands and there were shows and shit.
Yeah.
And Final Fight, this other huge hardcore band, would practice down the street from me growing up.
Nice.
So I would always like just hear, but after me playing, because then I went off to play drums, or not drums. I was singing for like a metal band for a while.
Damn, sick.
I went and did that at Costa. Came back to play hardcore and with a couple of my buddies from El Segundo, and I just didn't hear anything. I was hoping that there was other bands and shit, but I just remembered there not being any more bands. It was really weird. It's
weird.
sad to me, man, because like I grew up. That's like where my first interactions with girls and shit were like at these shows. We used to go to like Chain Reaction in Anaheim and stuff.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, Chain Reaction in Anaheim were like, you think a girl is cute, you know, and you're nervous to talk to her and shit, like all of that shit, or like the nights where like you're coming home way later than you told your parents you were going to and shit, and like just the stupid young stuff, but like all of that shit happened in the music scene for me, you know, and seeing bands and buying merch and shit, and yeah, man, it was such an important part of me, so it's sad to see it kind of wean off, like hearing you say that you were involved with guitar and music for as long as you were, and to not have anybody to play music to is nuts to me, you know, and especially as like people are becoming DJs and producers and shit, I think that like there's more work being done like at a desk than there is in a garage, you know, and that's kind of a bummer, man.
That's very true.
I
mean, it would have been cool to see like live bands, like more live bands, like in this year.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
Like there's nothing, you know, like you said.
It's all DJs now. Everybody's a fucking DJ now, and that's why like it's so important to me. Like that festival, Sound and Fury Festival, is every year. It's a hardcore festival, and all these bands come from all over the country. There's bands from the UK there and stuff, but all hardcore punk. And hardcore is different than punk, I would say. Punk is super like safety pins, smoke cigarettes, drink beer, and like fuck shit up. But hardcore is like it's all straight edge. Like a lot of it's straight edge. No drinking, no drugs. It's I would say it's a vein off the vein of punk in that like it's still fast and like charged, if you will, but the message is much more like take responsibility for your fucking life and shit. That's the
good message.
Yeah, it's a really fucking good message. I attribute my sobriety to a lot of like straight edge hardcore music and shit. Yeah, dude, it's fucking easy to be sober if you're listening to a bunch of music that tells you to fucking you know, be sober.
And like, who doesn't listen to music? Like,
and
everybody listens to music at least once a day, right?
Yeah, and in the gym, dude, you will see me. I'm
throwing down.
Yeah, that's me in my headphones. That's me right before I fucking lift 45 pounds up off the floor.
There you
So yeah, man, that's crazy. What made you want to get into music, dude? Did you just thought it would get you the chicks, or
I don't know.
What was the move?
I don't know. You know what? I have two older brothers. The middle brother, his name is Andrew.
Really?
Yeah. He used
shout
to
out, fucking sick name, brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Twins. But yeah. So he was getting guitar lessons, with some teacher at our apartment. And our apartment complex had like a private room.
Sick.
And so yeah, they would just hold their guitar lessons there. And I was like, I'm like 5 years younger than him, so I'm like sneaking over, seeing what's going on.
Did he go to El Segundo?
Yeah.
Really? What year did you graduate?
Me?
Yeah.
12.
We don't have to release this information. So he would have been 07?
Yeah, he must be around there, 07, 06.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm looking through the yearbooks for this. All right.
But yeah, he was getting guitar lessons in there, and I was like snooping around. I'm like, this is pretty cool. And I told my parents like I wanted a guitar. You know, I wanted to do the things he was doing.
Yeah.
So they got me like, I forgot what year it was. It was like maybe 2006, 7. They got me my first like electric guitar.
You were in middle school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They got me my first electric guitar, and I played that shit every day.
Good for
like
you.
for so long too. I was just trying to like practice, see what my
For
brother
sure.
was doing, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you practice your brother's shit or would you play your own music?
No, I would do my own thing.
I would do my own thing too. So I had a Fender Stratocaster.
I did too. That was my first one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I had. What color was it?
It was
What color was yours?
black on the outside and then a little white on the inside.
There you go.
Yeah.
I had for some reason I had a Fender P bass, a precision bass, and a Fender Stratocaster, both wine red for some reason.
Oh,
Like
really?
that dark, like burgundy.
I mean, hey, that's the shirt. That's the theme right now.
Yeah. I fuck with it, dog.
It's a good color.
Yeah, I'm Cat Bob Burgundy right now. Yeah, I used to do like a tablature.
Right.
You know, like tablature. It's like you go online and everything's online, and it like shows you what it like has a graph and it's 6 strings.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it tells you where to put your fingers,
like chords and stuff.
yeah,
like that.
chords. Yeah, that's how I
Okay.
would get down. And I would just play music that I was listening to and just practice that shit.
Right.
But dude, I used to do that shit in front of like the mirror and shit and feel like I was playing
Hell
like
yeah.
stadiums and shit.
Yeah.
You know how that is.
But
That's
I
tight.
never learned chords. That was hard. He tried to teach me chords, and I just could not get it.
Like G chord, C chord, A chord.
That stuff. Yeah. I don't really know the names,
Yeah.
so I don't.
You do like power chords?
What's that?
A power chord, brother.
I don't know.
All right, we'll
I
have
don't
to
know.
we'll have to
Yeah.
jam sometime, run through the thing. So I was playing guitar for a while,
Mhm.
and I ended up playing drums because there was no drummers to play with.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that kind of fixed problems for a lot of group of people,
Mhm.
and got invited to play drums all over, and now
Nice.
I'm still friends. I like to believe that like the group of people that I know in the South Bay,
Yeah.
I know them. We're all like music dudes at some
that's
point.
good.
And like we're all doing different shit now.
Yeah.
One dude's a bartender, another dude like owns a fucking office cleaning company, whatever.
Okay.
But we were all music kids and would all play
Yeah.
shows and shit. And yeah, it was fun, dude. It's fun.
Yeah, that stays with you. You know, you got to work and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's like kind of in the back.
I have friends that are like signed who stuck with it and they got
Really?
signed and stuff. Yeah, my buddy
That's
Corey
really cool.
Wells is like putting out songs.
Wow.
People fucking love him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I love him, but it's different when you love your friend's music because you've always just like have recognized your friend as somebody who made
Mhm.
music. So when they're making
Yeah.
music, you're not like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. This is a good song, Corey. Good job.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what the fuck? This many people like it? Holy
Uh-huh.
shit, dude, you're blowing up.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but it's not any different to you because they're always just doing what you're used
Yeah,
to.
it's
you
like
know?
a normal day.
So you were 85 pounds senior year, and then you decided that you were gonna eat for the first time in your life.
Yeah.
And then, so
First bit of food tasted so good.
yeah, I believe it. So what happened after senior year? You just decided like, yo,
So-
I'm gonna get big, or
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the whole gym thing started with that same brother. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I copied a lot of the same shit he did. You know, the younger brother always wants to be like.
For sure. Yeah, I have a younger brother too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started off. My brother took me to the gym, which it's 24-hour fitness in Hermosa Beach,
For sure.
and he took me there for a workout. I must have been like 16 or 17,
For sure.
a little bit out of not out of high school, but going into my senior year.
Uh-huh.
And he put me through like a workout, and I didn't know what we were doing. He's just saying like, do this, do that motion.
Yeah.
Um,
What were you doing?
I don't know. We were doing like bench presses and like curls and, you know, just weird machines that I'd never seen before.
For sure.
It was my first time in a gym.
Yeah.
And he showed me a bunch of shit. And the next day, like I couldn't move. I was so sore. Obviously, like, you know, you don't work out and then all of a sudden you do.
Yeah.
You get that soreness right away.
Yeah.
But I like that feeling.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, I want to go again. And I think he took me like a couple more times. And then finally got a gym membership, the same spot where our gym is now, but it used to be KO Knockout. I
Yeah.
don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
but-
there used to be a fucking ring in there.
yeah, boxing ring.
Super gnarly.
I never saw anybody in it, but
Neither
they
did
used to
I.
have it there.
Yeah. It's a big, like, unless people are signed up for boxing, I don't see, like, how you can utilize that space very, like,
yeah.
efficiently.
Yeah, but I got my gym membership, and then my brother wasn't going to that gym. He was still going to the 24.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like, I had learned through trial and error, you know, like what works and what doesn't.
For sure.
And yeah, I just kind of figured it out on my own. And then I got into like watching videos of how to like better your body and stuff like that. And
like how to get bigger or like live healthier.
Yeah, get bigger. I was like, you know what, let's do it. It's a cool look. And you know, I was still like a teenager at that time, but yeah. And
so you've been lifting for 10 years?
7, 8.
7 to 8.
Yeah. A couple years I didn't know what the hell I was doing, so I don't know if I count that, but
yeah, you kind of need those.
Yeah.
Yeah. How often do you still use the machines? Like how effective are machines?
Every time. Like they have their time and place.
For sure.
Yeah, it's
like what are some I've never have used, and maybe this is my fucking problem.
Yeah.
Because I don't exactly got the fucking washboard abs, but I never use the sit-up machines.
The one at our gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where you just kind of lean over?
Yeah. I just figure like sit-ups, you can do them on the floor. Like I can lay on my back and fuck my shit up myself just by using like leg extension, leg lift, fucking sit-ups, whatever. There's a million things you can do with your abs just on the floor.
Just on the floor.
So but I've heard, I used to work with this huge black dude and I was like, yo, brother, like, are you just doing fucking sit-ups or what?
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, man, I do like cable crunches.
Yeah, I heard that's a good one.
I've never, but you've never done it?
I mean, I've tried it a couple times and I couldn't get used to it. I'm like, I'd rather just do sit-ups.
Yeah,
like that.
For sure. Yeah, it's kind of, it was like, that's what he's saying. Like, yeah, you could do sit-ups, but like if you want the blocks, you got to do the fucking.
Like the weighted stuff.
Yeah, you got to do like cable crunches and shit. But couldn't you just like do a sit-up holding a fucking plate, dude?
Yeah, you could. That's another way to do it. I mean, it's a different exercise, but
for sure,
you know, same kind of movement.
For sure. Have you ever fucked your shit up lifting?
Oh god, too many times.
Really?
Yeah.
Like put you out for a while type deal? Like your back?
No, not my. I mean, I screwed up my back a couple times, but that's like, you know, it heals in a few days.
Yeah.
Feels it, you know. But
heals in a few days, brother. Wait till you get closer to 30, dude.
I know. But a couple of times, like I've had issues with my shoulders sometimes, like, you know, between the shoulder and the chest.
Yeah.
Just like from bench pressing too much. A lot of people get that bench shoulder.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
I had to go get a steroid shot in my shoulder.
Oh shit, you shooting up now?
Bursitis. Yeah, dude. I'm shooting up fucking. Shooting up. What's that shit called? I forget. Yeah, steroids, dude. Shooting up. Yeah, I had bursitis, and I think it's called your bursa, but your bursa is like the lubricated pad in between the bone and the muscle.
Okay.
And it makes the muscle, smooth. You can move on it. Yeah. But every time I fucking do this, I play beach volleyball every Saturday.
Ooh. And it's the same shoulder?
Play doubles. So like you're hitting. There's no compromise. Like it's you and another person on a team. Like, and there's a whole court. You think you're gonna figure out how to just make that guy fucking hit the whole time? There's no way. No. So you end up hitting, and yeah, dude. I think just over. And I was rock climbing a little bit, and my fucking bursitis just started acting up.
Yeah,
my bursitis. It sounds so dramatic, but it's just that when the pad gets inflamed, and I had to get a cortisone shot.
Okay.
Shot into the fucking thing, and then I couldn't move it for 5 days as instructed, but now it's great, dude. It's better than it's ever been, and it's still kind of fucked up. It's fucked because like the closer you get to 30, the more you definitely understand that like wear and tear, you know, like there's I can definitely tell there's parts of my shoulder that aren't coming back again, you know, like it never, like it feels good, but there's still, it feels good even with like a little pinch, like there is a little thing, and you can just tell that like that's your new normal, and and it's
just overuse. Overuse.
But what are you gonna
mess
do?
Everything up, you know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Sit inside and fucking not do anything?
Nah, it's worth it.
Yeah, you got to drive the car. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
By the end of the day, like what's the philosophy? Like you want to be, and you can do. And there's a thought that using your body will help you fucking use it all the way to the end of your life.
Yeah.
But there's also like you're not really preserving it by playing volleyball all the time. Volleyball is cool because like epic leg workout, and the sand is cool on your knees.
In the sand, man.
Yeah, sand's cool on your knees. shout out to the people who are running every day though, bro.
Yeah.
My running shoes, like Spice Girl platform shoes, dude, because you gotta have that squishy ass sole, dude, or else
Right.
you're fucking. I don't know. Nike is funny, bro, because Nike, it's like everybody wears Nikes, but they're not like that sick to run in. You know, they're like cool to do like. Not even like squats in, because they're not like free lifting shoes.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of like an athletic lifestyle shoe.
I
if
think
that
so.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
I had a pair of Nike. Well, I do. I have 2 pairs of like this. It's called the Flyknit.
Yeah, I have
Like,
those.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
you like this? Do you like this?
Yeah, they're cool to do like sit-ups in and shit, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like they're cool not to like
some groceries in.
Yeah, and they're cool not to need a shoe in, but like if I'm running, I got to do like these Sauconys that like preserve your knees.
Okay.
And like I don't have free lifting shoes, like I guess like there's like shoes that are like really flat, you know, and like
I mean, a good pair of Converse will do.
yeah, you lift in Chucks.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I like those. I just think they're comfortable.
Yeah, people swear by that. Joe Rogan wears fucking Converse. Yeah, because he believes that your feet should be flat, dude.
Yeah, especially if you're doing like heavy squats or heavy deadlifts.
No, I won't do heavy squats, dude. No, dude. I just who's the fucking big dude? Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie. Yeah.
Oh, did you see his documentary?
His hip, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
I think he's had one hip replaced both knees or something.
Fuck all that. Fuck all of that, seriously. Dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
He's never the same. He's not gonna be the same again.
Dude, so
crazy.
I was rock climbing this one time, and I was in this fucking cave. I was bouldering like Viv does. You know, Viv likes to fucking boulder too. Shout out, Viv.
Rock climbing now.
Yeah, I was at the rock gym, and I have buddies that are super into it, and I was like in this cave. So it's like, I'm gonna try and do this for the camera. So it's like, here's the cave, and I was hanging upside down, not upside down on the roof, but on the incline of the cave. And I'm a foot off the ground. It's like, bouldering. I'm not like fucking, this isn't dangerous. What bouldering is you grab these little fucking pieces of the wall. Yeah. And you're just trying to get, and they're all color coordinated. So like, you know, like, okay.
You go up one color.
Yeah. You're just supposed to only use one color to get to the highest point. And that point, or in that route, will be fucking, we'll run through another route. And that's fun. You know, it's fun to boulder because you like are sitting cross-legged with your buddies and you're like, all right, man, I'm going to give this a go again. And you're really up on these fucking things. Yeah. It's like, and you can leverage yourself enough to kind of understand like, oh, this is doable. Right. But it's hard, you know? Yeah. But anyways, I was on this fucking underhang, right? And I was there, and what I needed to do, and I think they call it a fucking dyno or some shit. Well, I think what it is a dynamic maneuver, and what I will be doing is I am pushing off my toe. So if here's my arms, I'm like this. Yeah. My legs are doing that, like that. Like my legs are doing the same thing. So I have 4 points all touching the rock, right? Yeah. And I need to just move to another point that's farther than arm's reach. So I'm going to have to do a dynamic move, like jump from this position. And I'm just like holding on like this, and my toes are just like on this fucking nub. Yeah. I have to make a jumping move from that to the point that's outside of arm's reach.
It's fucking Assassin's Creed right there.
Exactly.
That's what that is.
Yeah, it fucking was Ezio as fuck, my friend. Yeah. So I was like, all right, simple enough, dude. I play enough video games. I see enough fucking movies. Exactly. I'm just gonna fucking do this, man. I'm just gonna jump. Dude, I did it and felt a pop inside my hip, dude. Inside like my hip, and it was this. I'm lifting my leg and moving it outside of my body and moving in, and every time I'm explaining to what I'm doing for Angelo that I'm going to charge him for after this podcast. I'm lifting my leg and moving it to the outside of my body, and every time I would do that, it would pop, dude. Oh, no. And I was like, God damn it! I tried to do this gosh darn video game move and ended up busting my shit, and I think that was the end of my rock climbing thing, because it's just like I didn't love rock climbing enough to had gone through that and it had been like I'm just gonna heal up and we'll be back at it next week. I was like, no, fuck this, dude. Fuck this.
Yep.
Because my passions lie with, I would say that I'm most passionate about volleyball. Volleyball and like doing things with my friends. Like volleyball is my personal favorite thing to do, but like I love picking up my phone and be like, yeah, I'll go surf with you. I surf. I was on surf team growing up and I surf. Yeah, I'll go bomb hills on a skateboard with you. I love just being able to do stuff. So rock climbing, if it's going to be fucking me up like that to the point where like, you're like fucking smashing in your fingers. It's a masochist thing.
I don't know how some people like hold on to those things. Those things are literally like pinched.
Yeah.
Like
it's called a crimp, dude. And it's like, and they're obsessed with it. Like my buddy Kevin, shout out Kev. I give shout outs on my podcast. My buddy Kev, like he has like little hanging, like, I forget what they're called, but he has like boards in his house where he'll just like
practice ones.
Yeah, he'd just go and hang off this fucking pencil eraser coming off of a wall, and he's fucking sitting there and he's like, ugh, and I'm like, dude, what do you like? And it's practice, but I have been outdoors and have been in a harness and have climbed up a fucking wall before, a tall wall, and that's different, right? Because like, first of all, there's all ratings. So like you'll get to a certain rating where there's like, they're called jugs, and jugs are like, it's almost like a fucking, it's like a pull-up bar handle, right? Yeah. And those, and that's there's, and I think it's, if you're on a wall harnessed up, it's like a 5 point something, and anything from like a 5.6 to like a 5.10. The handles are usually pretty cool, and like using your leg is usually just like putting your heel up like at knee height for like stability, and like reaching up, like stair climber move, you know, or ice climber type vibe.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that goes like 5'10", but after that, bro, you're harnessed in. And I have buddies. I don't know if you saw, because we're not really synced on the social media. We like each other's shit like once every month. It's a little different than what I'd like. I did a logo for my friend's rock climbing lifestyle brand, and those people are like straight up walking around Utah with a drill trying to bolt in their own routes. Yeah, they're intense. Psycho. They are psycho. Nut cases, bro. And we used to go out to Sawtooth Valley where they could, it was like, it's beautiful out there. It's like you roll up and it literally looks, you're surrounded in this valley that's like, I would say as big as like an amphitheater.
Really?
And everything around the amphitheater is like tall ass. And when I say tall, I mean like straight up to like these points, like points 200, 100 feet up, but all climbable. You literally could be like, and you see bolts in the wall and you're like, oh shit, I can climb that. And the hardest part is taking the rope, and I forget what it's called, because you have somebody holding whenever you climb, you have two people. There's one person at the bottom with like a pulley system where they have you, where if you fall, they like will plant their weight and catch you. But in order for that pulley system to work, the rope between two climbers needs to be through a pulley system up top. From the ground to that first pulley system, it's called a clip.
Yeah.
From the ground to the first clip, there's nada. So if you fall in between getting to that first clip, it's the ground.
So you have to get up there first.
Yeah, you have to get to the first clip, which is usually like 10 feet, But if you're on some psycho climb and like the first 10 feet is like dumb. I'm like, and like, bless their hearts, it's fun because you're camping and shit, but they're like, hey, Drew, give it a try, brother. And you're like, okay. And then you're like up using your teeth.
Trying not to die.
Thing. Yeah. And try not to die. And death is the only thing that you can think of. It's just, it's never tight. Yeah. Rock climbing is a certain kind of thing. It's like, I see rock climbing used as like a utility, a utility thing where like people rock climb to like get over shit within themselves, you know, because it is hard and it does take a fear of heights. to like overcome and shit. Cause I got a little bit of fear of heights. I get a little shaky up there. I have to start. What was this? I forget. I have a song. Oh, do the mess around. I first time do the mess around.
Yeah.
Everybody do the mess around. That's what I say when I'm up there tripping for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like looking around like, and you can fucking feel the wind like against
like
your back
outdoor,
and
right?
Outdoor, and you're just clipped in,
Yeah.
and you just like are trusting this clip somebody set in like in the colonial era, and you're like, like fuck, and all you got is that mess around song, you know, and you can't think about anything other than just like making this climb happen, you know, and it always ends up. I mean, it always ends up okay. Like there's one thing about the climbing communities. It's really cool. They take a lot of there's a lot of precautionary shit that happens before like people go up. Good. But you'll see, dude, I have buddies in the outdoor community, and it's not uncommon for like somebody to take the long nap, dude. It's just, you know, you fucking play with fire, you get burned. That free solo shit is
I haven't seen that.
You don't need. Like I mean, you don't need to. I mean, you know what it is. You know what's going on. Mm-hmm. It's some dude on the. First of all, what's important is that you understand how big that climb is. He's climbing El Half Dome. I think it's El Cap or Half Dome. Okay. You've never seen it before?
No.
Oh, so this is what's cool about this is I can pull it up. So here, Yosemite El Cap. So motherfucker is doing. Have you gotten the chance to see any of the have you seen pictures of him doing it?
Yeah, I've seen pictures of it. Like close-ups of him, but I haven't seen that.
Yeah, so this
that's pretty steep. That's straight up.
It's pretty steep?
That's straight up.
It's pretty steep? Pretty steep, dog. This shit is a wall. This shit is a wall that goes on for days, literally days. Look at this.
Oh, that's insane.
Who does it? Oh, he's roped in right there.
Yeah, but he's like...
Okay, he's not roped in right there.
He's just wedging himself in between the...
Okay, come on, son.
No way.
What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? What is he...
Talking about a guy that's making trees look like those are probably some tall trees. Yeah, they look really small right there.
This is nature, bro. This isn't a tall tree. This is fucking... Okay. This is nature. Those are California trees, like legendary trees, and this fool is doing. I mean, what are we
hanging?
Yeah, what are we doing here? And that's just, I mean, that's a testament to the climbing community. I mean, he's obviously a freak, but you know, monkey see, monkey do. People see that shit and they're like, oh, I'm gonna fucking climb. I'm gonna do something. My buddies have done. There was a story that my buddy Christian was telling about, or Kevin was telling about. Christian just kind of came on a couple days later and confirmed it, but they were like doing this climb. It was more of like a hike thing, but there was this point where they couldn't hike up any farther, and you had to bail up, I think is the term you use. And what bail up means is you can't go back. Like there's no way to go back. You have you have to bail up out of this climb, which means like you've like it would be like climbing down a fence. Yeah. That's not a fence, if that makes sense. So it's like it would be like to put yourself in the fucking exact positions you got in are so improbable that you need to just keep going forward.
Yeah,
and they got themselves in this position where they couldn't figure out what to do because the route that they thought they were on wasn't the route they were on. Ooh. And so they had to do, and the fucking community like reads books and they're like, oh, I know what I'm doing. It's crazy. I haven't read a book in like since 2007. It's fucking psycho. Oh my God. Yeah. And so they get up there and there's this point where they can't go any farther. And if I'm butchering the story, which I'm almost sure I am, you guys can come back on and tell it again. There's this overhang, right? But this overhang is over like, so they're shimmying over. They go up this mountain and they get to this point. It was like a hike. It got really steep. and they're like shimming around, and they're shimming together.
Yeah.
This point where it's like a foot, and then after the foot, in front of the foot, is nothing. It's like, it's down is what it is. And they're shimmering, and they're realizing, oh shit, there's nothing left to shimmy on, and they can't go back.
Oh.
So they're stuck on this fucking thing, dude.
It's too stressful. I can't.
Okay, this isn't even the stressful part. So what they have to do is they're like, fuck, what do we do? And they're reaching up, and they feel this jug. Remember we were talking about jugs? They feel like this pull-up bar handle.
Right.
And they're like, oh, shit. They're like, yo, there's a jug right here. What they have to do, but it's over the fucking ledge. It's over the ledge that they've shimmied across on. So in order to bail up, they have to hang for they have to get up over this round thing that's over the nothingness.
So what do you go like upside down or something?
You have to hold it and just kind of pull your shit together and turn around and climb up over the thing. Dude, the reason my buddy went first is because he couldn't picture the idea of him having to live his life after seeing our other buddy like just disappear. It would have been disappeared. It would have been like he would have climbed and got up, and then he just had these images of like his body just like, oh shit, and gone. Yeah. Gonzo. But they both made it up.
Good.
Yeah. Well, they both lived to tell the story, but that's a testament to just like that community, man. They're bananas.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
That's crazy.
But back to what were we fucking, this is the symptom. We were talking about hips, dude. We were talking about heavy, see how far it fucking drifted.
Your hip with rock climbing. Yeah. What was before that? Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah. But what were we talking about before that? We were talking about, have you ever fucked yourself up? Yeah. And you were saying that you fucked up your back doing heavy squats. And I asked you how you feel about, well, I don't think I asked you, but I was going to ask you, like, so knowing that these guys like Ronnie Coleman and shit are really hurting themselves, like to the point where they have to get replacements and shit. Yeah. How does this make you feel like about you doing super heavy? Do you do super heavy lifts?
Yeah. I mean,
do you do PRs?
Relative. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, in a long while, but doing like your one rep, like as heavy as you can do, it's like a proud moment for you, but it's also like if you injure yourself trying to max out, you're out for a while.
For sure.
Yeah. Something's gonna fuck up big time, especially if you're using a lot of weight.
You're playing with fire.
Yeah.
And what's the most dangerous lift to do that on, would you say?
Shit.
Like, what's the most dangerous lift to max out on?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen you've seen a lot of videos, but I feel like
bench press where you just like decapitate yourself, dude.
It's between that. Yeah.
Or the deadlift, dude.
The deadlift, like I noticed like people pull their backs on a deadlift, but it's very common for people to tear their bicep deadlifting.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird, right? You wouldn't think like it's a bicep movement, but you have to hold on to that shit. And if it's really heavy, you're obviously like straining all that area.
Yeah, dude.
But like, if you look up powerlifting,
what's up, Patty?
Torn bicep.
My brother just stopped by. He said, "What's up?" See in that window. It says, "Love you, brother." What's up, Angelo?
I don't even see it. What window?
It's the one.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, "What's up?"
What's up, Pat?
You know Pat?
Yeah, we went to high school together.
Oh, for sure. All right. So you were telling me about the torn bicep.
Torn bicep. So yeah, if you look up deadlifting torn bicep, you'll see all these like gnarly videos of like some heavy set powerlifters like going for like a 700-pound deadlift, and then you just see this little like ripple, and it's just the muscle like going up like out of
like contracting.
Yeah,
like it's like cutting a rubber band.
Yeah, and it slides back in.
Fuck all that.
You just see like a little ball of meat at the top of their shoulder.
And, and that's their bicep just contracted up into like a mess.
Yeah.
And when they get reconstructed, you have to get surgery for that, right?
I bet. Yeah, because it's off
the bone.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. It's a gnarly injury.
Fuck that, dude. But I think like that. Yeah. Fuck, dude.
You see people like squatting. People squatting.
I don't watch a lot of these videos. I watch like gym fuckery where like people are like being stupid. Like I don't like to watch anybody like break a leg or anything.
I don't either, but I don't know. It's kind of you don't see that every day, so it's like you kind of want to watch it.
You're one of those.
I'm one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The worst thing for me, for sure, is like the arm wrestling competitions where somebody breaks their arm.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's super rough. Did you see the Olympics like 7 years ago where the gymnast dude busted his leg? And it was like sideways.
I don't think I saw that. I've seen some gymnastics things where people have fucked up their legs. But,
yeah, I can't fuck with that, dude. The compound fracture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another one recently. This I think it was a cheerleader. It was a gymnastics girl. She was doing some kind of thing, and she like did a cartwheel. It was gymnastics. She did like a crazy like triple backflip in the air, and then you just see both of her legs like completely bent this way, right? Like a fucking like a deer, like on a gymnastics mat, if you can imagine that.
Oh hell no, hell no,
Yeah.
dude, hell no.
It's terrible. It's so cringe. Like, and it's like, how do you come back from that?
You don't.
Both knees are going the opposite
You
direction.
You don't. I'm not coming back from this conversation. Oh my god, there goes eating for the rest of the week, dude. Fuck. That's too mental. Yeah, but like that's where you gamble, man. Is like I think people fucking forget. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I'm ever in any like situation, but there's a reason why like I keep it only like I'm a high rep dude with certain weights, with certain pulls.
Yeah.
Because and pushes. I said pulls because I think it makes me sound like a seasoned veteran in the gym. With certain lifts, there's some lifts that I'll only do high rep, moderate weight. And when I say moderate weight, like so for deadlifts, like 65 deadlift, like as many reps as I can.
Yeah.
And anything more than that, like I'll go 2 plates, 245 plates, and then I'll throw on the 25s and then and 245s and then the yellow plate. What is 245s?
245s
and a yellow.
245s is 225.
2 reds and the yellow.
2 reds and a yellow. That mix is 275.
275?
Yeah, so
I got no business doing that.
You're over here pulling 275.
I see. I don't see. Hearing you say that. This is back when I was bigger. I fluctuate. I go from like, I don't know. I definitely fluctuate. But the older I got and the more I've really started enjoying doing like playing volleyball or like surfing and stuff, the less I go crazier in the gym. I think when my life seems more boring at the time, that's when I tend to lift a little bit more recklessly and shit, if that makes sense, because
it totally does.
I don't want to fucking hurt myself if like I got a volleyball tournament. It's the reason I didn't do cardio today is because I play volleyball every morning on Saturdays. I use the gym as like a utility to like keep me.
That's really good.
Yeah. Instead of like fucking, I don't know, going balls to the wall like rents do, like fucking The Rock and shit. Yeah, I don't know. And it's mainly because it's like, dude, I haven't done a squat and I can't tell you how long. And it's really just because like I'll sit on the sled or whatever that thing's called. The
leg press.
The leg press, but the sled one, not the
one in the corner.
Yeah, the one in the corner.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah,
you know, because I feel like that load is, well, it's still on your hips. You know, I like the sumo lift instead of squats too.
Yeah.
Squats just feel unnatural to me because like when you're coming back up off a hard squat, you know, you're fucking, you feel your hips for a second go.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, you lock it back up and like it hurt, but you're like, whoa, what the fuck was that move? You know?
Yeah.
And I'd rather just do like 10 like lighter lifts, you know, as opposed to a crazy one.
You know, you don't have to go crazy, especially if you're more involved in like a sport and like some external thing and you're kind of using the gym as like an accessory, then you definitely don't need to be going that heavy.
Yeah, but there's something nice, dude, and like I'm sure chicks get it too, but I can only speak on being a dude like yourself, and there's something like nice about doing a heavy ass pull and being
good.
like, being like fucking you know, like one good deadlift feels good, you know, like really pulling the shit out of that thing and locking it in with your shoulders back. Something about that, man.
Yeah, you surprise yourself sometimes too.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what's cool about the gym too is, you know, I tell anybody who's like feels like they're in a lull with their life, like it's kind of stagnant, there's not a lot going on, and I mean that, and like not so much like they're boring or like they're not trying hard at their job or anything, but if you're having a hard time believing for whatever instance that hard work doesn't pay off,
Mhm.
I always suggest the gym, dude, because
Yeah.
the gym is fun because one,
Mhm.
you only get what you put into it. So you can go to the
That's
gym
right.
and hang out on the phone,
Yeah.
but your body's going to look like you go to the gym and hang out on the phone. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The gym is so honest with you.
It
That's my
is.
favorite part is like
I like that.
there are some weird strange perks like not working out after working out a lot. You don't work out for a couple days and
Mhm.
then you're like, oh shit, I took a break, fool. I look a little bigger, you know? That's a weird
Yeah.
phenomenon is that you need to take a rest in order to grow.
Right.
You've came to me after I've taken like 2 weeks off and you've been like, you look bigger.
Yeah.
I'm like,
what-
I've fucking
what
been
happened?
doing nothing for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love how honest the gym is, dude. It's
Yeah.
if you're sitting around just chilling.
Yeah. There's definitely people like that. You know, I've been working there for like 7 years, 6 years,
Uh-huh.
and it's like you see the people who come in and hit it hard and
Yeah.
actually wanna, you know, they have a goal in mind. And
Yeah.
you see the people who are like, you know, and
I
I'm
see-
not
see,
ragging
I've
on.
been in there for fucking 6 years. I know exactly what you're about to say.
And it's like, you know, you get back what you put in.
Right.
You get back. It's the plain way to say it. I don't want to throw anyone under
No,
the
you
bus,
don't
but,
got to
you
drop
know,
any names,
yeah,
but there are people at everybody's gym
yeah,
who like being at the gym,
yeah.
but aren't mentally at the gym. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
guilty of it too sometimes, though.
yeah, but you
Yeah.
live in the gym. It's different, and
It's different.
you're not exactly like not working out, dude.
Yeah.
There's people in the gym, and you know what? It's a free world. Like whatever the gym does for you is validated.
Yeah.
If you go to the gym because you just like being around people and you like the sound of the metal clanging against each
Yeah.
other, and you like believe in that, dude. All the workouts I've done in the past fucking 5 years, I'm coming up like 40 to 45 minutes, good to go. But
Yeah.
those 40 to 45 minutes, man, I'm like, I'm always trying to fucking do something. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you're
saying?
on it.
And it's like, I don't know. I see people spending so much time on their phone and shit. And some people lift
Yeah.
different. Like there's that dude who's in there. We probably shouldn't pinpoint anybody, but there's a dude that goes in there and if he's on the bench,
Uh huh.
motherfucker's on the bench for the day. Like
Oh, okay.
like he's there for the day, dude.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
camping out.
That's it. It's canceled.
Yeah, it's done. If you
Yep.
when I see him on the bench, it's no longer chest day.
Like, I'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah,
for
I'll
chest,
come back
yeah.
tomorrow and he'll be packing up, dude.
Oh, dude.
Like he's there
Yeah.
forever. And some lifts call for it, but I mean, you anybody out there who's and you can attest to this.
Mhm.
40, 45 honest minutes of you grinding.
Yeah.
It's the night and day
Yeah.
difference. You don't need to live in the gym.
No.
Like,
you don't. Definitely not.
There's definitely people who are at the gym like 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
You need to do
There
that.
are. No, I'm not. I mean,
Not you personally, but does one need to be in the gym
No.
for that long?
no. I mean, I'm sure like you and other people have seen like abs in 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
they, like look like this in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get shit done quick, but not 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, I think you could definitely get like a good 15, 20, 30-minute workout.
Yeah. But you can
But
get
you don't-
abs like 5-10 minutes. You can condition your abs if you're doing 5-10 minutes every day, watching what you're eating.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, coach.
I mean,
You're
I feel like
you're like full
like,
of shit.
I mean,
Your
there's-
skinny ass
this
over
is
there
where my
telling me
trainer
what's
side
good.
comes in. It's like,
Yeah.
you want to do 5 minutes? Let's do 10. Let's do
I fuck with it, dude. You know,
So-
there's a lot of, and I think that the crazy thing about the gym, what's most important, and I think you just pointed it out, is every day we go into the gym, not you, I mean the people as a whole. I mean, we
Mhm.
fight laziness.
Yeah.
People I think it's human nature to be comfortable, you know,
Yeah.
and that's what's great about the gym every day is you got to put yourself in uncomfortable positions,
Yeah.
man. It makes you resilient to pressure.
It does.
You know,
Yeah.
there's times, dude. There's times when you're on your last bench
Uh-huh.
and you're like, if I do one more, I might die. You're
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm not gonna die. You know what I'm saying? But there's like that 5 seconds of like,
Little self-doubt.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And like you're literally and it's not this dramatic, but you're literally lifting as if your life depended on it. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the other side? Is that bar comes back and fucking turns you into a horror movie character. You know? So you're like, everything in you, you know, and that's the gym's important for that, you know.
It is, yeah. I mean, it doesn't only help physically, but you know, emotionally. For some people, it's like their only way to get stress out, which is fucking. It's awesome if the gym can be your outlet. If you if you're stressed out or you're having family problems,
which everybody goes through that shit.
But like the mental fortitude that you get from that, from like being disciplined to come in every day, and then like I don't want to do this. I can't do that much weight, but like you know it's a weird thing. You put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, and you know, sometimes you do well. Sometimes you might drop the bar on yourself. Somebody has to come get you.
Fucks, that should happen to you?
Yeah, a few times. It gets to the point now where like, if like 200 plus pounds is like on my chest, I'll just kind of like laugh and try to get my friend to pick it up.
What if you're by yourself? Do you lift by yourself for that reason?
Sometimes. No, sometimes.
Do you not like to lift by yourself because you know that with your physique, you're at the point where you should have somebody around you lifting as much as you are?
No, I used to love working out by myself, and that was my thing, just by myself, no distractions.
Yeah.
And you know, now I've been working out with other buddies and stuff like that.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool to have somebody like my friend Daniel. Shout out Daniel Burnett.
Shout out fucking Daniel.
We're doing this. So we're about the same strength level, so that helps, right? First of all. And it's like, if let's say he gets 8 reps of something, and in my head I'm like, okay, I got to do over 8. It's a little friendly competition
for sure,
but it's like a mental thing. Like, you have somebody who sets the pace, and you know,
I couldn't imagine what my lifting regimen would look like if I knew that no matter what I was doing, somebody was there to keep me from like folding over like a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I only work out by myself just because I don't know. I just don't know if I could get used to that tempo, dude, of like, all right, now you go.
Yeah.
All right, now I go.
Right.
All right, now you go.
Yeah.
You know, but like I could definitely see the benefits of a spotter. Yvonne, however you say that.
Oh, okay, Yvonne.
Yeah. Yvonne.
Ivan.
I love that dude, and I consider him one of my buddies.
Yeah,
and I say his name differently every time I talk about him. He spotted me on a bench one time, and it was really nice knowing that, like, no matter what, because you're able to try more, you know. You're like, all right, let's throw on these 15 whatever, let's add 15 pounds to this, because I know if I die, I can blame it on you. You know, it's not like being
confidence.
It's not like you in the gym doing some fucking YouTube shit. Yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. But I just don't know. I don't know if I could get involved with somebody like trading off, because what the gym does for me personally is like, it's me and my headphones, and I've learned to love like jump rope in between my sets, because it kind of keeps the cardio going,
keeps you on point.
Yeah, dude. Hey, I think that this is a good question for you, because I'll use my little brother as an example. He hit me up, and I think this would be a cool part to cut for like the Instagram and stuff, is if you're overweight, and not saying that anybody is, but if you feel like you are in need for some change, how do you get started? What are the first steps on like somebody wanting to go to the gym? Because to me and you, it's like, I definitely spent my time in like a gym that I had access to because of my dad, in some corporate building where there was like only machines, a couple machines and a treadmill, and my best chest workouts were happened on the floor. You know, push-ups and stuff, just because I didn't really have access to anything. What if somebody out there right now is like, dude, I got to change this shit today. I'm tired of being overweight. I'm tired of feeling the way that I do. I need to take the first step. What's the first step from Coach Angelo?
Ooh, you know what? I think that's the first step, is realizing you need to do something, realizing that you need to make that change. I think that's the very first step. Second step, you plan out what you're going to do to achieve that goal, I think. So you got to have a plan. It's like, okay, I'm going to sign up for a gym membership, or I'm going to go on a run 3 times a week. I'm going to start eating cleaner. That's probably the second step, is the planning. And then to put it short, I mean, a lot happens between the planning and your end goal, but along there's execution. You just, plan it, execute it. And then nobody's ever really like done with their goal, I don't think, because there's always like a little bit more.
Yeah, and the body naturally ages too. Like the body will keep you out of shape naturally. You know, you constantly need to be fighting
like
for
an
that
uphill battle.
Yeah, constantly.
Yeah.
What about for somebody who wants to start lifting weights? You know, like somebody who walks into a big open gym. I mean, I would imagine that would be, if you took me back long before, I would say that I only joined a gym 4 years ago. Okay. And when I walked in, I was kind of like, and maybe this is where like the machines really have a place. Yeah. Because the movement's controlled, know, and it kind of gives you time to, maybe sit on those machines, but you can watching people do lifts is a big part of the gym.
That's how I learned a lot of it.
Yeah, for sure. You're like, what's that fool doing?
Yeah.
Like,
but I feel like the machines, now you mentioned that, for beginning, I think it teaches you really good, like the biomechanics of what motion you're going to be doing and where you're supposed to feel it. So like if I'm doing a seated press and I'm like going through that motion, I'm going to associate, oh, these muscles are working because it burns. For sure. And that's associated with this movement. For sure. So then when you go to a bench press, when you're confident with that, it's the same motion. You have a little bit more like education going into that bench press than if you just went in, decided, hey, I'm going to bench press today.
For sure. Is there any like lifts that people should stay away from if it's your first day in the gym until you get it like really figured out? Like I would say, like, it seems so obvious how a deadlift works, but like
there's a lot that goes into it.
There's a lot that goes into it, man. And like I realized in someone that I watched, Athlean X. Forget that dude's name.
I did too.
I like his videos though. He's funny. He's funny and he's like engaging enough. But I realized that I wasn't pulling my deadlifts up, or I was trying to stand up with my deadlift. He had shown me that the bar, you should really have your back straight and only really stand up once it gets to about your knees. Okay, so like once you clear your shins, then you start, using your lower back to really like pop your butt in.
The lockout.
Yeah, the lock. But like the first is your legs, so you're using your legs until you get it to your knee, and then pulling back. And I didn't know that, and I could have really fucked my shit up.
Oh man, yeah.
Not doing that. So
probably not a good beginner's.
Not a good
exercise. Yeah, especially if you don't have like a trainer or anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How come in the gym people feel intimidated? Why would you say people? It seems like people seem a bit intimidated to like ask for help, or like.
Yeah, I got that too. I mean, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. You walk in, it's kind of intimidating. It's a new environment. Yeah. And it also, I mean, I didn't ask what does this do, because I would have been kind of embarrassed.
Yeah, it's weird though, right?
You're because in your own head at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. When you think about it now, like I have no problem now. Like I feel like in the beginning, you think of the gym as like this, like almost like mythical place where like the people in there doing their thing are like on a different caliber, and you like, hey, I don't want to get in that guy's way. Like, hey, no problem, dude. My bad. But like once you realize it's a fucking building with a bunch of metal in it, and it's just people, but there is that weird vibe. Yeah. Y'all need to ask for help if you are unsure on how to do the lift, man, because it is very possible to hurt yourself, dude.
Yeah. And it's to be clear, it's not ever embarrassing if someone's like, hey, can you help me out with this, or can you teach me how to do this correctly? Yeah. Like looking on it now, like as a trainer, or I mean as anybody, like if somebody comes up to you and is like, hey, I really don't know how to do this, you think you could watch me, or can you show me the form? It's not embarrassing. No, this person just wants to learn, For sure. But in their head, it probably took a lot to ask.
For sure.
You
It's
know?
probably the hardest workout of the day was
Yeah.
that move right there.
They're like, oh, this guy's going to think I'm stupid for asking, but you're not,
Yeah. And that's the hardest part too. And now that like I couldn't imagine, and that's why I always try to like there was this kid who used to come in the gym. I haven't seen him a lot anymore, but he was smaller set.
Okay.
But he used to come in every day and bust his ass. And not lifting a lot, but he would really try to he'd really try to put in that work, lifting his weights. And every chance I got, I try to be like, yo, Knuckles, brother. Like, good shit. It's important that, I don't know, I feel for these kids. And you were there at one point. See, I was 220 when I decided I was going to start going to the gym. So small was never my problem. Losing it and keeping it off has always been my goal.
Right.
Maybe that's why I fucking look like a stick figure.
But I mean, it's small things like that, giving a fist pound to somebody who's, trying their hardest in the gym. Yeah, it's like,
it's a big move.
You're recognizing that they're working hard, and that's going to stick with them.
That's currency in the gym.
It is.
The old fist bump.
It is.
Dude.
It really is,
you give the fucking fist bump. That shit is respect, dude.
Yeah, respect, validation.
Everyone be fucking nice to each other in the gym, dude.
Yeah, especially our gym.
Yeah.
We have such a small town. It's like,
nobody's fucking mean in our gym, though. No. There's no weird. That would be so weird. If there was like a weird confrontation.
There's been a couple.
Really?
A few.
Really?
Like, very rare. I'm talking like, so there's one that happened like a couple days ago.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get into it.
There was just a couple days ago?
Yeah.
What? No names, but tell me what happened, dude.
Yesterday, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I was in there yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Fuck.
Anyway, I'm not going to get into any of it, but I mean, there was yesterday. Before that, there hadn't been any confrontations until like...
What's the confrontation? Like, yo, brother, I'm fucking using this. Or was it like, yo, you called out a fucking rope?
No, it wasn't like anything human. It's just kind of like a get out of my way type of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so
Which, I mean, you don't get
gross.
that. I mean, the last time anything like that happened was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a small environment, And
it's the gym, dude. It fucking breeds those. It breeds like an alpha attitude for some people,
Yeah. I was never like that. I mean, I joke around with people. I'll be like, "Why are you using such low weight?"
Yeah,
stuff like that. But I'm never serious.
So that's the joke. That's like the jock.
Yeah,
joke.
Everybody.
Talk.
Yeah, but I'm like, I come off as an asshole sometimes, but I'm like the nicest dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah.
No, I don't see it.
Yeah, but sometimes I'll mess with some people, but nothing ever serious. We have such a small gym, so everybody's real cool.
Yeah, it's important that everybody in that environment is cool because the main goal is that I would think that the main goal is that the gym, whatever gym all across the world, is breeding as many healthy people in that community as possible.
Yeah.
So that we're all living positive lives, and it doesn't help if anybody is impeding that situation by being a fucking dick, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Some people, there's some sad people out there. Some people got a front, but yeah, I don't ever see it at the gym.
No,
I like that. I like how small the gym is. I like that. Like every time I go in there, like I'm used to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's to the point where like who's new.
Yeah, it's like the same people all the time, and
yeah,
everybody's like so welcoming.
Yeah,
it's funny when we get like an outsider because it's like someone who's not around from here.
Yeah,
you can kind of see it.
Yeah,
and then give it like a couple of weeks and they start warming up to everybody. You'll see them like high-fiving. You'll see them saying hi to people.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, oh, cool, you're getting to know people.
Yeah, well, the staff is good at that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be because it's like you don't want to go into a gym and
no, it's bad for business.
It's just like, hey.
Yeah, that's weird. And that's what's so weird, and I don't see that vibe. I kind of like that our gym is only open from 5 to 9 and doesn't have this like weird 24-hour.
Yeah,
with that seems weird.
It would have, it would have been convenient because 24-hour gym you can come in whenever.
Yeah, see, I don't know, dude. I like that it's like a,
time slots.
Yeah. Well, no, I like that it's like I like that the people who are working there, like there's no graveyard shifts. It's got like a super closed for the holidays, and I think that type vibe brings a certain kind of person to sign up for that gym, you know?
Yeah, it's like that hometown feel.
Yeah, it's got a hometown average Joe's type vibe.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Not like a Globo gym.
Yeah, not like a Globo gym at all. I've never been to like a big corporate gym before. This is like the first gym. I've been to the Bay Club, but the Bay Club's
how's that?
Nuts.
How is it? Like,
it's weird, dude. There's like mint water and like moist towels, towelettes, and shit. Yeah, I mean it's cool because it's super expensive. So they have like I don't know, like the cages with like monkey bars that you can like hook straps up to and shit, like resistance running and like futuristic futuristic shit. But like, here's the thing, and this is what I love most about our gym is like, you don't need anything but like a hard floor, like plates, a free weight dumbbell, a bench, a pull-up bar, dip machine. I wish we had like an actual like dip bars because
we have them.
That thing's gonna break, dude.
Yeah, no,
that thing's gonna break, dude. I'm tripping on that thing. Yo, I'm calling. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't.
Yeah,
but sometimes like. I'm like,
it's like shaky, huh?
Well, it's not shaky. It feels like it doesn't feel like two metal bars, you know?
Yeah.
It feels like fucking, I don't know.
We have them in our office. We just haven't put them out yet.
Are we gonna put them out?
We just need to find a place to put them.
Yeah, because there's nowhere to put them.
Yeah, we're a small gym. We have a lot of things though. We have like a bunch of racks. We fit what we can. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah. It is what it is. The pull up bar is like me complaining because you still or the dip bar is I mean it's perfect because and that's what's cool about the gym too is like not everybody can do like free weight dips, you know? It's like I like that the older folk can come through and do like assisted dips and shit and dips or assisted dips and chips.
Some chips and dip at the gym.
You got any fucking last words for your fucking noble fans out there?
Oh man.
Any advice out there for anyone out there trying to get into the gym?
Dude. I would say that if you're nervous or you're hesitant about coming to the gym, you've at least thought about it once. Mm-hmm. This isn't probably like a new thing, but it's probably been in the back of your mind. But I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna make a change, that's probably the best change you can make. Is going in to better yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't come out the same person as you came in a month later, 2 months later. Mm-hmm. That's a different person. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah. And it's fucking honest, man. That shit is real.
It is.
Yeah. You will only get out of the gym what you put into it.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah. I think that's great.
For sure. Everybody follow fucking Angelo_Bor on Instagram right now. Angelo, that was fun, dude. Let's get you back on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure. And then me and you will keep seeing each other at the fucking gym.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Do you have any contests or anything coming up?
You know, I was gonna do September 2nd in Venice. Mm-hmm. I just did the July 4th one, but I was gonna do the September 2nd. That's probably not gonna happen.
Okay.
I've been enjoying food too much, man.
Yeah.
When you cut down for shit like that, it's tough.
Yeah, it's okay. What's important is that you live your fucking life and not, because I'm not even sure how healthy these bodybuilding competitions are. It's kind of,
they're not.
Yeah,
it's definitely not.
Kind of super gnarly on yourself.
Yeah,
it's probably better to just enjoy the fruits of life a little bit.
So I don't know. I'll wait until like September, like late September.
Yeah.
Maybe October.
Well, if you get another one coming up, let's get you back on.
Yeah.
And we could talk about it and get people hyped for it, and then we can do the result thing and have it all documented on here.
Nice.
Knuckles, dude.
All right, man.
Thank you. Tomorrow I got my buddy Rami and Kana, which is one of the dudes I went to school with, and he went to school with me for a year, but he literally dropped out and became like a touring fucking DJ.
No way.
Yeah, fucking nuts. But we'll do that tomorrow. Angelo, thank you, dude.
Thank you, man.
Peace out, everybody. Yeah, dude.
Cool, man.